right, what's going on, everyone? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Maiko's first GMA grading reveal. That's right, you heard it right. A GMA reveal. Now, don't worry, I've been around the hobby for a while. I know the reputation GMA has, but in all honesty, with everything going on in the grading world, I wanted to do my own submission just so I could speak about the process and the quality of their grading, not just in this video, but in future videos. I see a lot of people giving advice on who to grade with and who not to grade with. And, I see that both on YouTube and all over the internet. And honestly, most of those people, I don't think are actually using all the different services. So I figured, what the heck, I'd send a few cards in. Did a little submission, some stuff that I submitted myself. Also did some stuff with my buddy Ed Weskergriff. He's going to do his reveal on his channel, and I'm sure you'll want to tune in for that. I'm sure if you enjoy a little, little laugh, a little chuckle, I'm sure he'll give it to you for sure. Anyway, just wanted to get a feel. Obviously, everything in the hobby, everything with grading has gone berserk. Even GMA at this point, I think they're $25 for express service, which is 25 days. Standard service is now $15, and that's 65 business days. And economy is, I believe, $10 still, but it's like 170 business days. They do have some bulk rates as well where you can save a couple bucks. I got this in before prices rose. And it's a regular order. It was sent in late March 2021. It was received by them at the end of March, I think March 30th, and it arrived back in the second half of May 2021, about May 17th or so. So let's get into it. This is just 4 cards, and we'll take a look at how they did. Like I said, overall not a terrible turnaround time. Packed pretty well in a big solid box, and this solid box was in another box. So they did do a very good job of packing. So, that's one plus right there. And in terms of speed, for GMA, not quick at all. But considering I sent a bunch of stuff off to various grading companies, and this was the second one to come back. SGC obviously flew back very quickly. PSA stuff, forget it. I have a ton of submissions out with them that have been out with them for a long time. CSG, Crickets, but GMA got them back fairly quickly. Overall, I would say that they do look a little better in person than they do on camera and such. The slabs certainly don't feel as high quality as PSA or SGC, but they're not terrible at all. Fairly clear. Don't love the flip, and some of the new designs I saw for potential future flips do look a little better. But once you have it in hand and you get used to it, it's really not that bad. I definitely would go with a slightly different font maybe up here, but again, not too bad. Really the biggest thing is, how do they grade, and do they grade well? Obviously, resale prices are not going to be super strong with this service. Anyway, this 2017 Topps Chrome Update Aaron Judge rookie debut received an 8.5 near mint to mint plus. So I'd have to look a little stronger at this to see what the issue is. But I knew this was not perfect. I basically took cards that had some flaws that I was extremely confident at best would get 9s with SGC and 9s at PSA, and figured I'd take a shot with GMA. So I'm sure there's some light surface issues on this card, but an 8.5 plus. So, I would say that's a card that probably did receive a fair grade. Second card, 2018 Bowman Chrome Mega, Christian Pache, rookie refractor. Should probably just say first Bowman or prospect. But this one received a Gem Mint 10. Definitely a card that had slight issues. Again, not terrible, presents well, perfect card raw. Just to me, as someone who's graded a lot with PSA, SGC, and some other companies over the years, to me, this is a card that was going to receive a 9, and it did receive a Gem Mint 10. I don't remember, again, the exact flaw for the card. Certainly a little off center. I'd say left to right on the back. Not the PSA would hit them hard for that, but SGC would for sure. But definitely had light surface issues as well. So Gem 10 on that. And then here's the big one, and this is the one I can remember the flaw. So it's a 2018 Bowman Chrome Lubob BCP 21. It's a first Bowman. I don't love the label. It says rookie. Gem Mint 10. So nice card overall. When I was first examining the card, I thought, you know what, looks really good. Sharp corners, edges, centering pretty solid. Back surface was pretty good. Front surface was looking really good. And then you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but there is actually, and again, maybe I can zoom in, probably not. I was going to try and get a magnifying glass for this, but there is, and of course you're not going to see it, so I don't know why I'm bothering, but there is a surface scratch on the baseball, and I mean, it's a scratch you can see right through to the chrome underneath. So it's one of those things with the naked eye, you're not going to notice unless you're looking for it, but if you're a professional grader, you should catch that. I don't know what PSA or SGC would give it, but to me, that would be a pretty severe dock there. I mean, we're not talking about a little surface scratch, a little line in it. We're talking that literally scratched right through the printing. So that is on the baseball. Again, from an arm's length, you won't notice at all. From an arm's length, unless there's a centering issue, most ultra modern cards are going to appear Gem Mint, but this card, to me, deserves to be bumped down a few grades due to that flaw, but it did receive a Gem Mint 10. So they are absolutely, in my opinion, a little more lenient. And until this point, they had also graded reprint cards and custom cards and stuff like that. They did make an announcement the day after this order popped and shipped that they were no longer doing custom cards. So this might be one of the final custom cards graded and encapsulated by GMA. But it's the Maiko Wesker Griff Dual Autograph Project 2020 by Triple Crown 24. Did receive a Gem Mint 10. We got Wesker Griff with the signature. And we got Maiko with the signature. So, there you go. I think it's awesome that they were slabbing custom cards. I don't know if grading is necessary. And I do think one of the reasons they have suspended that service is they want it to be taken more seriously because they see there's obviously a huge opportunity in the grading market. Grading is so big now that obviously PSA, SGC, Beckett, those companies that have established themselves as the top grading companies out there in the industry can't handle it. And that's had an opening for CSG and HGA. And GMA, who has been around for quite a while, they see that opportunity. So I think they want to be taken a little more seriously. I don't know how much they're expanding and such, but they are still an option for those who want to get their cards slabbed and such. I mean, the slabs are not the worst. They would never be my favorite either. But I just wanted to give some thoughts and reveal, a few cards that I recently received back from GMA. Appreciate you guys watching. And at some point, once some more submissions come through, we'll, potentially have some videos coming up. Would love to have some other members of the community who grade stuff, kind of give their thoughts on the state of grading in the hobby and some thoughts and the different positives and negatives of the different companies out there, because there are choices, of course. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.